is a dream? What is the significance of a dream? What is self-doubt? And why would you pursue your dreams? These are some of the questions that are very relevant to the topic that we are going to tackle, entitled Pursuing Your Dreams. Imagine yourself having these goals and dreams, and yet self-doubt comes in. What should we do? Is it right to put this matter aside? I know that a lot of us are confused, and believe me, I am confused too. Now let me ask you, what is the difference of goals and dreams? Goals are important. They are the things that you want to achieve and accomplish in your life, but dreams are so much bigger. Goals help you to get to your dreams, but dreams introduce us to ourselves. Dreams help us realize what our potential is and inspires us much more than we thought was possible. Dreams become the true north of our lives, and they help us to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. All of us have our own dreams, to be a pilot, to be a teacher, or to be a model. Different kinds of dreams, just to say that we really want to achieve this. To make us feel the fulfillment in life that we want. As for me, of course, I also have a dream. Simple. I want to educate and entertain different kinds of guests and to accompany tourists on guided visits to various locations, as well as earning while traveling. Because who does not love traveling, right? So I had this idea, what if I take tourism management industry so that I can be a tour guide when I finish my studies? I want to enjoy my life. As they say, you only live once. Dreams will define who we really are. By chasing our dreams, we encounter self-doubt. These are the thoughts about the things that we are not capable of. For me, even though we encounter different kinds of challenges, we have to face this head-on and always step forward no matter what. To do this, we have to visualize the things we want to achieve, things that inspires us the most, and things that will make us feel fulfilled and happy by accomplishing this dream. Don't be afraid to make mistakes because we can learn a lot from them. And by making different kinds of mistakes, we might change. Change begins within ourselves, based on our different experience, and it completely begins and ends with us, not what others want us to do. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but trust in yourself, because we are the only one who can make our own decisions and destinies. Next is to have list of things we want, goals we want to achieve, and we can do them one by one. Make a picture of it. Imagine ourselves making best thing we could have, and believe me, it would be very amazing. We should also focus on good things. This is the energy that magnets the vibe that should be experienced by us. If we think about good things, then good things might happen. But if we focus on bad things, then bad things might occur as well. Seeing our dream is an amazing experience, but we all know that we have this certain feeling that occurs whenever we want something, and it's the self-doubt. So what is self-doubt? Self-doubt is a negative thing that occurs within our minds, questioning our abilities. This is the conversation within ourselves saying that we are not capable of things that we always wanted to. Such as, what if I'm not strong enough to handle this pressure? What if I don't know enough to pass these challenges? And what if I don't find my true purpose? These are the thoughts that keeps us up all night. Self-doubt can steer us away from the achievements we want to have and finding out what we really want. The first time I encountered self-doubt was when I graduated in high school. This was when I had to think and to be more particular about the job I needed to have for my future. The only thing I want is to be happy. I want to be a tour guide because I know I'm going to be happy once I follow this path. And yet, I'm still thinking about negative things. What if I never make it? Oh, I know this isn't going to work. I'm not even good enough, and what if I disappoint my family? All this doubt circling in my head was very depressing, but in order for us to continue, we choose to be in silence, to be alone. We put these matters aside by being busy with our schoolworks. Why? Because it weakens us. We face loneliness because we think that they won't understand what we are going through. And with that, we end up alone with our negative thoughts, trying to figure out what we are supposed to do. Remember that loneliness is one of the self-doubt's biggest allies. So I tried my best to motivate myself, but I always ended up crying. I saw my grandmother. I hugged her really tight as she looked at me and hugged me back. I told her everything that was going through my head the whole night. And she said, "Don't worry, just be calm and relax yourself. Whatever happens, it will happen either way. Just do your best and you'll make it." Then I burst into tears while listening to her words of wisdoms. It was very touching to know that she understands me. She's the only person that I run to whenever life has been hard for me. Taking everything into consideration, this only shows that telling this kind of story to someone who we trust the most can outweigh the things happening within us. The power of communication really helps a lot, especially when things have been hard for us. So I stood up for myself and concluded that I can make it. I will make it, because following our dreams can make our lives more worth living. Dreams are the reasons we keep on smiling on our everyday life as we journey to our self-discovery and face the setbacks that we all face on our own paths. If you were without dreams, you would not be motivated to do whatever you wanted to. If you didn't follow your dreams, you might regret it later on. A lot of what ifs will pop up in your head and it feels so sad. It will make you feel unaccomplished. So go on and chase your dreams, because chasing your dreams can develop your courage. Courage is your fuel to achieve success in life. Before I end my remarks, I'd like to share an inspirational quote from Walt Disney. And it goes like this: "If you can dream it, you can do it." It only indicates that when dreaming of great and beautiful things and making them so powerful in your head that you simply must make them come to life. We should start by visualizing it. This will remind us that we have a dream to chase, change ourselves to be a better version of us, and always focus on good things. Even though self-doubt comes in the way, this only proves that we need someone to lean on and let those painful things out of our mind. Tell it to someone that we trust the most. And lastly, we should keep on pursuing our dreams, because of the fact that pursuing our dreams means much more than we think it does. Having our own dreams is very important. One thing that I've learned from this was that we don't have elevators in pursuing our dreams. There are no shortcuts. All of us must get through the stairway. We have to go through those increments of our dreams. Before we think of all the negative things, how about we focus on all the ways that we are going to make that dream a reality? How hard are we going to work on it? What sacrifices are we willing to make so that at the end of the day, all of the positivity will outweigh the negative space? So stop doubting yourself, work hard, and make it happen. That would be all. Thank you.